Hello everyone, Riker Mom here. This is my 2021 Tellaro that I have owned for about 4 months now. I have taken 5 camping trips with this Tellaro, and I have just returned home to South Florida from a 3-week cross-country trip to Arizona and Utah. I have put over 9,000 miles on this Tellaro, so I've gotten to learn the ins and outs about this Tellaro. I just did a video about my top 15 likes about this Tellaro, which I hope you check out. So now in this video, I'm going to share my top 15 dislikes about this Tellaro. So my first dislike about the 2021 Tellaro is the flashing clock on the dash. When Thor installed the upgraded entertainment system, it appears they eliminated the control for the clock, so now you cannot set the clock, or at least I haven't been able to. It just keeps constantly flashing. If any of you have been able to set the clock or stop it from flashing constantly, please let me know. Number 2, window coverings. Many of the window coverings do not fit well. Let's start with the windshield. The windshield sun reflector does not fit well, as you can see. It doesn't cover the entire windshield. There are gaps you can see through around both sides and along the rear view mirror. As for the driver and passenger side door windows, it's great that there are magnets on them, making them easy to install. However, you have to open up the door to install them because the metal is located under the seal. Plus, they could use a couple more magnets on the side in order to keep the window fully covered. Now, as for the sliding door window covering, it's hard to install because you have to reach your hand behind the screen to attach it to the Velcro. And it seems to be missing a Velcro attachment on the top left, because without it, it just hangs down and doesn't cover the window fully on that top corner. Now for the rear window covering, the right side is very easy to put on. However, the left side, you really have to stretch and reach your hand behind the wardrobe in order to attach it, or you have to open up the door in order to fully be able to get it on. Number 3, quality issues, and there are quite a few. The trim above the driver and passenger seats is loose. There are threads hanging from various places throughout the RV. I've raised the cushion so you can get a good look at them over here. On the sliding door, the panel came detached and we had to put it back together with Gorilla epoxy glue. Now the glass cooktop cover rattles so loudly when you're driving down the road. It's actually rattling right now and we're just idling. It's so annoying. The kitchen sink drips. The TV speakers are poor quality. The drawers tend to fly open as you're driving. And the bathroom medicine cabinet does the same. We had to add more magnetic connections so that they would stay in place. The bathroom door handles came off constantly. In fact, there's a loose one right now. Now these bathroom door bungee cords are located behind the seat cushions, so every time you want to open or close the door or secure it, you have to reach under the cushion. A little bit of a pain. the bathroom door track. The door has come off the track a few times. The adjustments for the door track were not set properly and they just kept coming off the track. This towel holder bar came loose during a drive and just fell on the floor. This shower drain cover, it doesn't fit properly and it bends very easily. The toilet paper holder just would not stay in place. Number 4, the tank level gauges vary significantly even on slight slopes. We were always wondering about the actual levels, so right now it's showing that the tanks are a third full, although everything was just emptied while we were on a flat surface. We're currently parked on a slight slope, so it makes you wonder, are your tanks really empty or not? While we're on the topic of the tanks, it brings me to number 5. The tanks could be bigger. For 2 people, these tanks will last about 2 to 3 days with normal usage. I'd prefer 5 days for added assurance when traveling long distances. Number 6. The bed assembly and disassembly can be difficult. Storing the tabletops under the bed is a pain when you have other stuff already in there. Now these bed support bars can shift while you're sleeping, causing the mattress to fall. Number 7, the AC is very loud inside the cabin. If the TV is on, you have to turn the volume up practically all the way in order to hear anything. In fact, sometimes it's hard to hear what the person next to you is saying. Let me demonstrate. How well can you hear me? And this is the low setting. Number 8, the gas stove works intermittently. We were camping and I had everything set up, ready to cook something, and it would not turn on. The pressure regulator was not working. Of course, now that I'm home, it's working now. Number 9, the BM Pro connection was lost 3 times. What happened is when I went to turn on the AC, it didn't respond. Sometimes it will say connection lost. When this happens, you have to shut down the system and reboot. Number 10, BM Pro overvoltage error. This error leaves you with no power in the cabin, not even lights. We fixed by shutting down the system, shutting off all power, resetting all breakers, and then restarting. Number 11, there are no seat belts on the passenger side bench. You can only have 2 passengers in the back of the van, and they both have to be on the driver's side because there are no seat belts on the passenger side. Number 12, the shower curtain requires a little effort in order to put it in its place. It has these magnets, but it takes some finagling to actually get it to secure properly so that the water does not leak through. Number 13, the wardrobe. Although the wardrobe is a pretty decent size for an RV of this size, I wish the closet rod was removable for when you don't want to use it, or if you want to maximize your space and put some stuff on top. I also would have liked some adjustable shelves. I had to put this one in. Number 14, there is no real sewer equipment storage. The built-in system is useless because no sewer hoses can actually fit into it. 15, there are no exterior storage compartments. So for example, if your camping chairs got wet and it's time to pack up and move on, then that means you have to bring those wet chairs inside the RV to be stored. So there you have it. Those are my top 15 dislikes about my 2021 Tellaro. Be sure to check out my video about my top 15 likes about my 2021 Tellaro. I hope you found this information useful. Please like and subscribe to my channel, as there will be more videos to come. I am planning on creating a video about my driving impressions of the Dodge ProMaster 3500 platform, so I hope you'll check that out. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.